So holidays always stressful and demand so much of our time and energy, but this can be even more magnified when you've recently gone through a separation or a divorce. Family therapist Nataxja Cini joins us this morning with some easy tips to follow to make the season hopefully as enjoyable as possible, because it is. It's a very difficult time.
It is a very difficult time, especially if this is your first year of being separated or divorced. You're going to be worried about where the kids are going to be and how are you going to deal with the holidays on your own.
And oftentimes you've had traditions and plans and places that you've gone, and so all of that's also been taken from you.
And so there's a lot of loss, exactly. There's a lot of loss associated with getting separated and divorced, and so all the things that you've been used to doing, whether you go to mom's house or dad's house or you go to, grandparents together, that's all been taken away from you. So I think it's really important that people focus on when they're going to be spending time with their children, not what they're not going to be doing over the holidays.
Okay, so that was the first, one of the first tips that we want to cover is really focus on the time with the children. That is the critical part, right?
Exactly. That's what holidays are supposed to be about. It's about quality time with your family, with your children, not about all the glitter that's going around it. Yeah.
Okay, and then that's another hour show right
exactly.
there. Okay, so let's talk about being flexible and finding ways for everyone to win.
Exactly. So December's not the time to start talking to your ex about let's change the schedule. I need the kids here, I need the kids there, because people make plans, especially if they're traveling. But if you know that there's an event happening with your ex's family that's really important to your children, you don't have to say yes to everything, but do things that are important for your children so they get to celebrate their holiday as well with their cousins.
Help your child make or purchase a gift for that other parent.
That's right. Holidays are about giving, and you don't want your child showing up at some event where everybody's giving presents and they have nothing for mom or dad. By helping your child choose a present or even make a present for their parent, you're teaching your child respect, being loving and being thoughtful, and the gift of giving. This is a lifelong skill that you want your child to develop.
Right, because it could be eating you up inside, as I'm sure for a lot of people, but this is really about the children and being as protective as you can with their
Exactly, and actually teaching your kids about love. When you get divorced, you may not like your ex, you may have lots of problems with your ex, but your child still loves their other parent. Give them the gift of love that you can actually allow them to love the other parent without guilt. Okay,
so oftentimes when you were mentioning there's people going away, traveling to different places, so if your children are actually away, what do you suggest then?
Well, this is going to be really tough, especially if it's the first, the second, or the third time that your child's going to be away from you. Think about this as a time of what's important to you. What do the holidays mean for you? Are you spiritual? Are you religious? Do you want to give back to the community? Do you want to spend this time in personal growth yourself, or even things like self-care? Do you want to even make a little time for yourself? This is not the time to sit at home in your pajamas, drinking, eating ice cream out of the box, and hiding in your bed. You know what? Get out and do something that's important for you, because this is actually your holiday as well.
Okay. Maybe you can even have that uninterrupted bath and enjoy that part.
Yes.
Maybe you get that. And the other thing is that you have all these scenarios, but sometimes you do need to reach out and say to other people, I need some help right now.
Absolutely. This is a time, because holidays are about spending time with family, but reach out to your supportive family and friends. Let them know what you want. Let them know whether you need compassion, understanding, companionship. And the other thing I didn't mention earlier was let your family know what your child's schedule is going to be like over the holidays, because they actually probably have no idea that's week here, week there. Let them know so that if everybody can be flexible together and actually plan to be inclusive, that's a possibility.
Some really great tips, and of course I think the biggest thing is reaching out and talking to people and speaking with people if you kind of feel like you're just not handling it the way you'd like to. Thanks for all the tips. I really appreciate that.